Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Spread neatly. Now it's Mbappe.
And the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Valverde. And here's Thuram, driving through the middle. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away. That's really well manoeuvred. And he gets rid in a hurry. Gravenberg.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That ball looks a good one. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Timber carries the ball down the right. Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. They'll try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thinks about the shot. Mbappe! And he's there to get it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Timber. Gravenberg. Picked out brilliantly. Valverde! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Oh, he's been caught napping. Barella with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Knocks it out wide. Gravenberg. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Valverde, and he's gone direct here. Branthwaite cuts out the pass. Well read, nice interception.
And the counter is on.
He is through here.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
The Netherlands find a big chance! It's in!
And this is getting better and better.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Some really good ball movement. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Haaland tries to play it through. It's played through for him. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! That's another chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Can he latch on to this? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barella, and he has been fouled there. Looking for the run, and it's made its way to him. There's no flag. He's picked his way through. And the half-time whistle goes. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially... Thuram! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Cucurella. This looks promising. Chance here to counter. Now he's off and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good...
He's had a shot! It's in! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Thuram. He's got away. Thuram proves just a little bit too strong. Valverde. Rafinha. There they go, hunting in packs. Matheus Cunha. Cucurella. Looking to play him in. The Netherlands look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not...
Terrific header! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Lukaku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There's the shot! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Gravenberg. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this? He's making a real surge on the left. Thuram shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ruben Dias gets it clear. Approaching the half-hour mark. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played. Palmer. Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Rafinha looking sharp there. Palmer. Gravenberg. And it's Hernandez. Now Ruben Dias. Valverde. Matheus Cunha. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gently done. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chouameni. Passing nice and neat. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Rafinha. Valverde shoots! Just not quite happening for him just now.
The Netherlands really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Gravenberg. And here's Thuram. Thuram tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Valverde. That's tidy. He's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
From today's match is now on
Madrid
sale
go
in
in
the
at
stadium.
half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Thuram.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And they can counter here. Spread out to the left. Gravenberg. For Palmer. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chouameni. Look at the big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. The Netherlands finding their passes. And he's picked it up out wide. Nicely aimed pass. Timber made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, he's been caught napping! Konate, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Haaland looks to get on the end of this.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 21, Lukaku. Number 8.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game.
Morgan Rogers.
That's
Number
very
10,
neat.
Federico
Timber
Valverde.
did well to emerge with the
Coming
ball.
on the field,
That's a contest to keep an eye on.
18, Erling Haaland. Number 9,
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Mbappe.
Yeah, and they've got to be
Number
careful,
20,
Peter, that they don't allow their
Pulisic.
attempt to snuff
Number
out the threat
4,
now to turn into indiscipline.
Substitutions taking place.
Chouameni. And it's Soboslai. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Cucurella receives it in a...
Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era, defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Mbappe! And that has been cleared. Well, that is one way to stop him. Chance here to counter. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Thinks about the shot, and that is expertly dealt with. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're back on the ball again. Valverde.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Haaland. Szoboszlai. He's shifting through the gears here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That has not gone well. Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? Distributed tidily. Thuram. Now this could be a chance. Palmer. He's cut it out. Gravenberg. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Valverde. Looking for options for movement. Oh, there's the clearance. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And tries a shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
And that has added Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Thuram. And here's Haaland. Now this could... Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And they're back in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Timber. Szoboszlai. Oh, super find. Gravenberg. Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide.
There will be
Valverde.
1 minute added time.
That's been cut out, well played. He's found a way through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. Gravenberg. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been slipped through. Mbappe! He's got away! Now, Mbappe! Deftly away. Rafinha.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Haaland. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So a chance here, what can they make of it? An opportunity then to pull clear here. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Haaland. And now they can spring out of defence. Konate cuts out the pass. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's made it. Haaland, can he finish? And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about. Well, Peter, he's looking particularly sharp.
And certainly on the hunt for his personal treble.
Yeah, and I certainly wouldn't go against...
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. It's a throw-in. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Oh, no joy this time. It's an inviting looking ball that. Engages and forces him off the ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Thuram tries to pass it through. Now it's Lukaku. He's trying to hit the front line here. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Haaland, and now the breakaway. That looks a good ball through, and he's got the beating of his man. Tries a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. That's going to go a long way. Szoboszlai. So we're still where we started right now. Pass somewhat off target. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Gravenberg. That's good vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Thuram. Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Thuram. Gravenberg. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Quality ball. 30 minutes gone. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. Barella. Here's Haaland. Some really good ball movement. And it's Palmer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's made its way to him. Spread it left. Haaland. Now that looks a decent ball. He can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! It's bounced back off the post. It's there! Half-time imminent. What a time to score! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that's neat. In towards the back, he rises! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
There will be 1 minute
That's
added
Valverde.
time.
Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick announcement. And
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Valverde. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Thuram. The Netherlands needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, well played. That's the throw. Szoboszlai. That's an excellent interception. Ruben Dias gets it away. Valverde. Szoboszlai. Cucurella. Searching pass he's played there. And that could set him on his way. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Gravenberg, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 21,
That
Lukaku.
dugout has had some
Number
relief
10,
at least, but now
Federico
the harder work
Valverde.
starts. They've got to push for more.
Number 8,
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Number 11, Osman.
And it's
Number
Gravenberg.
22,
Oh, super ball!
substitution in progress.
Hernandez getting this one clear. Gravenberg. Now there's a fine ball. Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Good ball over the top. And he's managed to get free. Pedri. Gravenberg. The Netherlands looking to pass their way through. Now it's Szoboszlai. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Osimhen. Can he get it through? And he's there to belt it away. Pedri. And here's Thuram. Osimhen receives, and he shoots! He scores! Right back in the game! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
To replace him is
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. This is the time you need that pace.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one... Oh no, this does not look good! Madrid have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Tries to play it through. Now it's Osimhen. Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Oh, good-looking ball. Pedri. Probing pass. Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts. And he's only too happy to take that back. Gravenberg really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Timber is onto this. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one.
2 added minutes.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid have been handed a game-changing chance.
Substitution.
To further improve their position of comfort. Well, would you believe that?
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And he's intervened well there. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference.
Those of you
What are your
making their
thoughts
way
on today's
home
game
on
then,
public
Jim?
transportation
This was all
today,
about
please
tactics,
watch the
Peter.
screen
A
featuring
weakness
the
in
times
the
from
central
all
areas,
major
both in
stations.
defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Climbs up big! Goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for options for movement. Thuram! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Palmer. And it's Gravenberg. That's a little off target. And now the breakaway. Rafinha. Thuram. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries a measured ball. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? Nicely aimed pass. Valverde. Now Timber. Konate. Now he's off and running. That's been slipped through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. The Netherlands look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, super ball! And he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
The Netherlands ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Spread it left. Thuram. No luck with that dink over the top. Palmer, who does have an assist to his name. Thuram. And it's Gravenberg. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. There's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Timber. Well read, nice interception. Haaland. He has found the way through. Gets a good foot in there. Rafinha. And here's the chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Thuram. Gravenberg. And here's Haaland. Valverde.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Palmer. Now it's Haaland. Cucurella. Lovely feet. Delivers the ball. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Gravenberg. And it's Valverde. And he was alert to it. Palmer.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Branthwaite calmly anticipates. That's a throw. Nice bit of trickery. Gravenberg, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Clipped into space. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Tura. Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped
There
it.
will be 1 minute added time.
Some resolute defending there. And here's Thuram. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Madrid can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now, can they get him away? Mbappe! Gravenberg. Valverde. And the counter is on. And that's another good win of the ball. Threads one in. And it's Gravenberg. Tries to pass it through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Thuram. Gravenberg. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's found support out wide. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Thuram, given the lift of his goal. Valverde. The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. And it's Valverde. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well measured. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Branthwaite. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Tura. Konate. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Valverde. The ball has bounced loose now. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Thuram. Cucurella. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, can he get onto this? Rafinha has it in a wide position. The Netherlands have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Substitution for Netherlands.
Well,
Number
height could
8.
make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 18, Erling Haaland. Number 27, Morgan Rogers. Number 13,
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 9, Mbappe. Number 21, Lukaku.
He's found a way
Number
past.
20,
Great
Pulisic.
vision.
Number 22,
Chance for a shot! He has done it! The Netherlands are level. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
The Netherlands grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've...
Big chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
The Netherlands go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the...
Has a shot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Back in possession and ready to go again. And he's had a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Soboslai goes short. He's had a shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
The Netherlands could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to...
Takes a shot!
Added minute has been indicated.
And the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
The Netherlands get their 4th corner. Now this could be a great chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And he's done it again. He's got his 2nd. The Netherlands blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. And he's got the beating of his man.